Cappies, Capricorn, welcome guys, welcome back to Tip Talk 22. If you are not new to this, Capricorn, I just laid out your oracle cards for past, present, future. This is your love reading, right? It's so super clear, like the overall energy of things, that I didn't even clarify. I didn't even clarify, like for the sake of time or whatever. So we gonna jump right in. Cappies, something in emotional matters, matters of the heart. Love could be romance for most of you. I think I said romantic love. I'm not positive, so this may be just another relationship that's important to you. But it's some stress around it, honey. Your current energy is that Nine of Swords energy, which can be some worry, some anxiety, some type of conflict resolution. I really feel that something has recently you guys have recently, I'm saying it, I'm gonna say it nice like this. You guys have recently closed a chapter in a partnership, relationship, or love connection. Okay, so here in the past, we got two cards. We got the rebuild card, which is the Tower in traditional tarot, and then we got the heal card, which is I think that's the Star card in traditional tarot, right? Um, and the Star card, of course, suggests like moving on to like a journey or a place of healing. Maybe after this tower or something broke in a relationship, there's some type of major ending or upheaval that's taken place in matters of the heart for you guys. You guys have kind of started your healing journey. However, presently, here we are in this Nine of Swords energy. Let's do some clarifying. Let's get into it. So the recent past here, we've been hit with a tower. Like I said, the tower just suggests some type of ending or a cycle of some sort. Yeah. I feel like some of you guys have or have had, I'm gonna take that. Yeah, a long history with someone. You're showing up as the king and queen of wands here. So there was some type of confrontation between the two. Maybe at some point you felt like this was soulmate energy, perfect partner energy. But with the queen of swords, did I say queen of wands? Well, yeah, because I'm out. Look. Y'all, this might be y'all's energy too. But we got the king and queen of wands here. But then this queen of swords says, let's talk about some things. Let's confront some things. Let's have this conversation that may be difficult or challenging in some way. And could have been kind of passionate, right? In not such a good way. That has somebody like looking at a relationship or a situation and definitely assessing said situation. Okay. What's this magician? Yeah, I feel like somebody is seeing something truthfully. You may have felt like at some point you were kind of trapped in a situation or stuck or maybe didn't have options, right? And then it's like, okay, I don't want to have to do this, but I'm going to accept, see, face whatever this is and allow myself to move forward. And many of you are moving forward by your damn self, all right? I feel like it's something that has taken some time for you to see the truth of it and to really shift your mindset. Because this could have been, you guys could have been dealing with a situation. Whatever this connection was, I feel like it was some toxic energy between the two. Okay? Who's this devil? Capricorn's energy. Yeah, it's just like, look, with the death card, Scorpio energy showing up there. Some of y'all is like, I'm tired of fighting. Like if we walk away or end this, then I can let go of this negative ass energy here. But I feel like some of you either were afraid to walk away or just like this is like last resort here. Not your first choice. Definitely not what you wanted to do. But so it's left you in a space where you definitely feel like you left something behind. But Spirit is saying there's a need for you to move into a space where you see that everything happens for a reason and to allow yourself to kind of step into your resilient era where you are recovering from it, but looking at the past as well to kind of figure out, okay, what should I have learned from that? What was that meant to teach me? Because I feel like whatever this is, there is some karmic energy around it. Like it, and when I say that, I mean like divinely orchestrated to teach you something. And that could be, it could be about boundaries. It could be about like blind loyalty. Because some of y'all, when it comes to matters of the heart, you may be more loyal than you loyal to a fault. All right, you may be more loyal than the other party deserves from you. And so I feel like there's a situation here that somebody was supposed to been walked away from. But like your sense of either responsibility or obligation, loyalty kept you there. I'm seeing Taurus energy, Sagittarius energy, Libra energy, Gemini energy, Scorpio energy, Aquarius energy, Leos, of course, Cancers, Capricorn also. Scorpio, y'all. Yeah. So it's on everybody on the board. This is the collective reading. Remember that. So yeah, some of you guys, uh, what is that? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, some of you guys could feel like you were either being played or taken advantage of from a financial aspect. And this could have been happening, right? But you weren't. Not that this would be the only reason to provide, protect, and take care of someone, but I feel like you didn't feel intimately connected to this person, whoever this is. So it's almost like, dang, not that I'm doing this for nothing, but damn, at least can I have that benefit? Especially if this is a marriage or deeper commitment like that. Yeah, because something just really felt one-sided. Because there feels like a bit of an emotional disconnection. Somebody was not feeling like supported in this relationship or partnership. And then I feel like when we do communicate, something about the communication's off. So things were not unfolding in the relationship in the way that they either should have or the way that they seemed. Somebody was already acting kind of distant in the partnership. Like I said, if this is a marriage, it kind of feels like or felt like somebody had one foot in and out and one out of the door. Empress energy. So this could be a wife, a baby mama. Yeah. So it's like, you know what? I'm tired of this. And then we reach this energy, this space here of like the painful ending of a cycle. I'm tired of fighting, tired of arguing. Because some of y'all are dealing with like gold digger energy, or somebody who is manipulative in that way, or they're only there for like a material come up or payoff or benefit, a sense of stability here. And there's an energy here of someone like, yeah, definitely having come off of a rough patch, but maybe trying to like control or manipulate a situation. This is the type of energy that's like, well, if they don't buy me that designer purse, I'm not gonna get them none. That type of energy. But some of you, honey, have seen the light. All right. So we have this number 17, the heal card. You see, this person is breaking chains. Break every chain. You're doing that. You've done that. This is past energy. You've done that. I feel like, though, it wasn't without, like, challenge. There's definitely still the energy of loss and disappointment connected to it. But someone is kind of like, let me assess the situation. And I feel like you're trying to see clearly. Yeah. Ooh, child, hold on. Because somebody didn't like you taking your power back. Like, what? They may have gotten aggressive. And that could be aggressive or assertive in how they deal with you. This could be them deciding to sweat you now because you done changed your mind. Yeah, but listen, the door has been closed on that ass. All right. That's what it's looking like. It's like, you know what? I'm learning and I've learned. And yeah, I was going to say, you ain't got to tell me twice, but this is the type of relationship that, yeah, this has happened before. However, maybe previously the other person initiated it, or previously the other person was able to come at you with this type of energy, and you was like, okay, let's try again, right? So like, this is definitely cycle energy. But at this point, I feel like spirit, God, source, the universe is really empowering you to love yourself enough to block this energy, to move forward here, helping you with your confidence. And helping to pull you out of this energy right here, where you are stressed and worried. Some of you may be socializing just a little bit more, so you have the support of friends or family who are kind of protecting you from this wench. Or if he's a man, what we gonna call him? I don't know. Pick a name. Not a nice name either. And yeah, just apply it for yourselves. But somebody's here like, we got your back, Capricorn, protecting you, supporting you, defending you even. This could be something. Ooh, he's going crazy. This could be something too that family has been trying to get you to see. Like that person is a user. My goose is going crazy. A user. That person's manipulative. But I feel like, yeah, you could have just been really resistant to seeing that or hearing that. But at this point, it's given crystal clear, because somebody has been thinking about past situations like, they did kind of play me there, or they did kind of play me there, or they did cheat that one time, or, right? So now you're thinking about some things here. Gemini energy showing up as well, Virgo. Did I say Gemini already? I think so. It's like, yeah, I feel like you guys have taken some time to kind of process your feelings and just open up to moving forward. But it's not that you've moved forward completely just yet. Some of you guys need to just take a step back from it so you can see it clearly, or that's what you needed to do. There was like either a break in the situation, but I feel like this feels like an ending, honey. But it was what was necessary for you to see matters clearly, right? So this could be the energy too of gooses. This could be the energy too of being like me and telling your friends, me and so and so, Capricorn telling their friends, me and so broke up, and your friends being like, I have hated her for a long time, or you know what? Thank you. I'm so glad you finally see the light. And you like, what? No, we've been trying to tell you, Cap. We've been trying to tell you, but you wasn't trying to hear it. You didn't want to see it, right? You just was content in this misery. Some of y'all was like, that's my soulmate, right? But I'm a strong believer in we'll see it when we need or have to see it. And a lot, ooh, this is going crazy. And a lot of times, baby, that tower, honey, when that tower comes in, that's the universe saying, no, you gonna see it. This is going on long enough, right? I just posted Scorpio's reading as well. Some of y'all could be dealing with Scorpio, even though we saw their energy just a little bit here. We got Pisces here as well. So somebody could have been with that Seven of Cups. Somebody could have been just kind of romanticizing the situation, right? Like, we're a happy little blended little family. But that ain't the energy that was going on behind the scenes. There was challenge. There was betrayal, perhaps infidelity here. Somebody stealing a wild energy. However, Capricorn, I feel like you're seeing things from a different standpoint. It was just not the stability that you guys projected or portrayed. And so someone is taking some time to do some assessing, right? Yeah. And to take their power back because they want to manifest the type of relationship that they want to manifest. It's like, I'm tired of being played, tired of being manipulated, and tired of feeling disempowered in this partnership, right? Tired of being the only one to work on it. And some of you, okay, Cappies, y'all be careful because there's an energy here of like, get over them by getting under me. So be very careful about running into the next relationship. I feel like you won't, but you may already be kind of giving somebody else a little bit of energy or attention. But some of you are so caught up in your heads. I feel like you're just kind of reflecting on what your other options could be. I feel like you're taking some time really to pour into yourselves. Some of you may be kind of thinking about how much this person changed from when you first met them, or what the idea was. You're processing before you move all the way to the next chapter. Okay, so I feel like where we are presently is in this darkest fears energy, that Nine of Swords, which really just suggests like it could be it doesn't feel like a conflict between the two of you, right? Because it looks like, Capricorn, you like, yeah, I'm done arguing, but it could be like a conflict between your heart and your head here, and just, yeah, still kind of stressing about the situation or the way that it played out, right? Let me see. Okay, I'm sorry. I wasn't ready. I said, let me see, but I wasn't ready. I want all of that. Not those. Yeah, I feel like this is the end of a cycle for you guys. So this could be something, I'm telling you, where it's been like this. Like, y'all go back and forth. You have this happy period with these people, or with this person, or in love matters. And then something happens where it's like, what the hell? What was that? There's this inconsistent energy here. And I feel like some of you guys just either didn't want to be alone, or you allowed something about this relationship to kind of validate you. Guys, I listen to these confidence affirmations frequently. And I've been listening to this particular video. I got a whole bunch of them because, you know, you have to encourage yourself and talk sweet to you. I was listening to one, and it caught I was listening to a particular list this morning, and one of the things that she said that caught my attention that I can't believe I didn't really notice before, she said, I am self-validating. I said, baby, you know what? And am, okay? That's I don't want to say a conflict, right? But that's kind of a conversation I've had with someone on social media, because, you know, social media, we all have opinions, so sometimes our opinions draw other responses, etc. But something that I've seen in tarot and just in being a people and energy reader, a lot of times in society would have it this way, right? Where you wait to be validated by either a person that you're connected to, the job that you do, or other people's praise, right? And true confidence is being able to offer yourself that validation, whether motherfuckers is clapping for you or happy for you or proud of you or not. Like, you give yourself the validation that you may be seeking from other people. So I feel like I just caught that this morning, and I'm telling you, I probably have been listening to this particular one for at least a year. It's insane, and I'll be repeating them. That was crazy. Anyhow, so I feel like it's relevant because ain't nothing accidental, coincidental. The universe is even today is so intentional. All right. So yeah, I feel like some of you guys have kind of been in the energy where you lacked confidence. Spirit is saying we're done with that. That cycle's over. We're gonna step into our confidence and be bold enough. Yes, take the bold action that we're being guided to take where there have been conflict about it, like should I or shouldn't I, can I do that? Maybe you've experienced or are currently experiencing a shift of mindset when it comes to this energy. Some of you have just been taking notice of some things. You were kind of on the fence, right? You were on the fence. Some of you have been in a space where you may prioritize other people's comfort over your own. Some of you guys just let a mofo manipulate you. You know, like that statement, happy wife, happy life. Meanwhile, she making you miserable and playing in your face, okay? Because she knows she can or has that type of power here. Some of you guys didn't want to ever have to go through divorce. Like, what will other people think? So here you are kind of spiraling with that Nine of Swords energy where you're kind of overthinking as you are reflecting here about this. But let me tell you something. Worrying, like I said, I think I said this, just attracts more worry, for one. And then two, you being in this constant state of stress is only affecting you. It is not going to bring the relationship back. It's not going to change the past of what has happened. So that Nine of Swords coming up the way that it is coming up, I kind of want to tell you guys to be open to speaking to a counselor, a spiritual advisor, or someone who can help you and support you in your reflection of this relationship and the cycle that's ending here. Some of you guys may benefit from journaling. Some of you guys may benefit from some self-love affirmations, right? Because I feel like some of you guys are not used to enforcing boundaries. But all of this is happening. I'm telling you, divine orchestration, divine protection, and divine timing all at play here. Yeah, because somebody was in deep denial about someone. They were not or are not who you thought they were. They just weren't. And this is not something that was meant to move forward in the manner that it was in, right? Which, what do I mean by that? I mean, your guides, your archangels, your spirit guides, your ancestors was like, Capricorn is too good for that shit. Like, when we gonna make it stop, right? And I feel like that's what's happening here. So here in the near future, we have the number 9, which is in traditional tarot. Can you see it? This would be the Hermit card. In this particular deck, it's called the Seek card. And the Hermit card just tells you kind of take some time alone, right? Take some time alone. Definitely not push forward in these relationships or this relationship for sure, honey. But maybe too, like take a break from love or romantic love altogether. Yeah, let me just so that you can do some reflecting and see what it is you absolutely need to see about this situation or these matters, period, right? A lot of times we can't see. Hold on, I dropped some. A lot of times we can't see what we need to see because we're so emotional about it and we're so emotionally bonded or connected to someone. We can't see. It's like the literal energy of rose-colored glasses. I just saw 2440 on the clock, 2442 on the clock. Caught my eye as well. But yeah, so it's best to kind of take a step back so we can see somebody from a different perspective or from a clearer perspective here. And with the full moon coming up on Monday, full moons, guys, are all about that clarity. It's all about the energy of revelation. It's all about the energy of exposure, right? And did I say revelation? Yeah, something being revealed and really made clear. So I feel like there's going to be some assessment here. Like, man, the stuff that my family had been saying was true. You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding a little bit, right? Or like, dang, I did kind of force that. Or dang, it was had always been kind of one-sided, right? So the point in taking some time to step into this hermit mode here is one, to give yourself some time to just kind of de-stress. Some of y'all might benefit from a mental health day, like take off work for a day or two and just sit with your feelings, your emotions. Some of y'all definitely going to benefit. You see how she's sitting outside under the trees. You're going to benefit from that. Just allowing the sun to just renew your energy, your vibrance. Leos, that really works for you guys if y'all have some Leo in your chart, because we thrive on and under the sun, right? Some of you guys, this was meant to kind of kickstart your self-love journey, because something that you have been in, tolerated, or allowed or participated in was not reflective of who the freak you are and how you're supposed to view yourself, all right? So Spirit wants you to get clear about the type of, I don't even want to say the type of relationship that you want, because it doesn't feel like that. It feels like get clear about the realities around this situation. Some things that you are resistant to see. There may be some things about yourself that you need to see and discover in this, right? So how you do that? You just ask God. Ask God. Y'all believe in God. You believe in a higher power of some sort. So whatever you want to call God or God energy source, the universe, your spirit guides, the Holy Spirit, the archangels. If you believe in the Holy Spirit, you believe in God. Okay? Play with somebody else. The archangels, whatever it is that you subscribe to, ask your A-team to show you what you need to see. What was I supposed to learn from this? What was odd? And I'm telling you, what was odd that I ignored? Did I rush? Was I overgiving? Why? Right? Because a lot of times getting to the why of the matter, which is what we tend to do in our personal love readings. If you read it, holla at your girl. But getting to the why of the matter makes it less likely for you to repeat it. To repeat that pattern or cycle here. But some of you guys are learning or have learned from this situation. If you don't feel like there is a lesson to be learned, you're going to look for it in the near future with this number 9, the Hermit card energy. Because one thing about the Hermit, they don't take the time to take a step back to do any reflecting just to come out empty-handed. Baby, they going in and doing some thinking and assessing and evaluating because they want answers. And God, source, the universe, spirit, your A-team, it's going to give it to you. All right. I hope this was helpful, Capricorn. Bye-bye. Talk to you soon.